Was Gaming here. Today we got a video on Diablo 2 Resurrected skill quests. In this video, we're going to just kind of do a walk. We're going to start in the Den of Evil, and we're going to do all of the skill quests. I'm going to explain how to find them and what they give you. It's a really simple video. It's like 10 minutes long, and it'll show you how to do all the skill quests pretty easily with standard waypoints. And without further ado, here you are with Past Hateless doing skill quests. Alright, so Den of Evil is really easy. You just go around and look for all the monsters. You kill them all and you get a basically a free respec. And you get a +1 skill point, which is awesome. That doesn't sound like much, but it is super helpful. I'm trying to remember my hotkeys. We just made this character, so I want to just kind of go through the skill quests real quick. You do all these in normal, nightmare, and hell. We're gonna save Anya for the end, I guess, because we can go run her, but I don't need her. It's the only skill quest that this character has completed in all 3 difficulties. But this is a nightmare, and I'm fully geared. We just got leveled for the most part, and we're running through our skill quests. But Den of Evil is super easy. You just kind of kill all of the monsters inside, and you end up with +1 stat point. Sometimes you get 1 or 2 monsters. You can check quest log. There's a group of 5 remaining. It's probably going to be down here. There's 1. There we go. So there's 4 left. I'm calling it a pack of zombies. Yeah, there's 2 zombies. There's 1 left now because we saw 5, and then there's 1 monster hanging around. Sometimes this happens, and all you can really do is look for him. We'll find him eventually. It's normally a fallen that got revived that you didn't catch getting revived. Oh, there's a zombie this time. Anyways, after you do that, you go ahead and you go back to town and you talk to Akira, and Akira will give you a stat point. And then it also rewards you with the free respec, which you can save. I'm going to go ahead and put my stat point in. We're going to go ahead and hop on over to Act 2. You want to go to Loot Lane. And you go down the sewers. There's a kind of quicker entrance. So you go into the trapdoor here, goes to the sewers. But if you go the other way, and you go down to the entrance that's right here, this little mark right here, if you follow that, you'll end up a lot closer to the area. The sewers level 1 is kind of, it's kind of shaped like town. And if one entrance is here and the other entrance is here, the way down is always about right here to get sewers 2. So it's really easy to find if you have that note. And then sewers 3, I don't really remember any, or getting down to 3 isn't that difficult. I don't remember if there's any magical direction that you can go that is more likely to be in one area, but I have the sewers 2 waypoint, so we're just going to kind of walk it. We do have teleport, so we can kind of skip as much as we possibly can here. So there's sewers 1. So we know the waypoint's there, which means that level 3 is probably going to be down. Oh, mana on kill. I don't remember if I do. I do. So there's 3. And then there's a note somewhere that I have that tells me where it is from here. But I don't have that handy. So we'll just kind of explore around here. What we're looking for is a monster called a Radamant, and he's an Unraveler. So he's got that like kind of big, that big, tall, lanky looking thing. That's referred to as an Unraveler. We'll find him, and once we kill him, he drops a Tome of Skill, which gives you +1 skill point. Super nifty. I think he's down this. He's got to be here. Where he's, yep, see there he is. So this is Rediment. He's normally immune to cold, which means that my Hurricane won't hurt him as it's a cold damage spell. But I do have Tornadoes, which are physical. So it's a non-issue. And then he drops a Book of Skill. You just left click on it and it activates it. Again, we're just going to spend it on Twister there. Super easy. Now, Act 3 has 2 quests. It was actually brought to my attention that there are 2 from a video from Mr. Llama, and I know I mentioned him in the last video as well. But for the first one, we're looking for Jade Figurine. And if you go to the Travancore and you walk straight to them, how the Jade Figurine spawns, it's kind of weird. It is from the first unique or hyper unique that you kill or that spawns in a game will drop it. So the Travancore really, really likes to drop it, if that makes sense. I get it a lot from the Travancore. So normally I just run the Trav and I end up with it. And see, there it is right there. So we did the Trav. We ended up with our Jade Figurine. There's another quest as well. And we're kind of going to have to run to it. Go to town real quick. Want to ID those boots, the Videllas, which are faster run walk. If we needed that, that'd be nice. Jade Figurines finished the turn in. I'm going to do them simultaneously. But you talk to Kane, you go talk to Mashif, and Mashif gives you a golden bird for the he trades you a golden bird for the Jade Figurine. You go talk to Kane again. Kane tells you to take the Jade bird to Ormus, or sorry, Alcor, and you go talk to Alcor. There's another quest involving Alcor, and we're going to town right now to grab some mana potions. If we have mana potions, I can teleport a lot, and we can kind of go quick. But the next quest, if you go from the Travancore and go straight south, you go Upper Crest. Then I believe Crest Bazaar is next. You go to the Crest Bazaar, and I want this waypoint for services in the future. Looking for a one of these. It's kind of like a stair like this, and there's the disused fan and the ruined temple. We want to go to the ruined temple. There's always 2 of them. This one's the ruined temple. We go in here, and then what we're looking for is a tome, and it is actually this tome here, Lem Essence Tome. We're just going to talk to that Lem Essence Tome. It's a book, and we're going to go turn in for the Jade Figurine now. So we talk to Kane, and do this, and then we're going to go ahead and run straight down, talk to Mashif. Mashif will talk to us. You should trade us that Jade Figurine for a golden bird. We're going to take the golden bird, and we're going to talk to Deckard Cain again. And Deckard Cain tells us to take the golden bird to Alcor. And now Alcor is the turn in for both the end of both the Jade Figurine quest and the Lem Essence Tomb. So you just talk to him a bunch of times. He'll give you a quest log, will talk up, you talk to him. He just gave me stats. That was for the book. And he also gave me a Potion of Life. Potion of Life adds 20 to your base health. And that multiplies by everything that you multiply. Like Ball of Arms, Heart of the Oak, and stuff will get multiplied by that 20. And the extra 5 stats, again, is another chunk of life, depending on which character you are. Always ends up being life for whatever reason. Act 4 has Izul. And Izul is pretty easy to find. You just walk right out of town here. And in Hell, he's pretty hard, because you get a lot of wisps. I'm not sure if I can deal with Izul yet in Hell, but we're doing this in Nightmare, so we shouldn't have any issues. We're just going to kind of teleport on across. We're looking for stairs that bridges this kind of void. And I just follow a wall. It's pretty random where it spawns. So we got the stairs here. So this is the Plains of Despair. Izul lives in the Plains of Despair. So if you open up your quest log and you talk to all the things and clear that, your quest log won't be up. And then if you find Izul, your quest log will pop up. Even if he's not quite on your screen, if you get close to him, your quest log pops up. That's a tip to help find him a little bit easier. He's kind of a pita to find. Because there's a lot of room here. It's kind of a big area. So we're just going to kind of skate around here. See, the quest log popped up as soon as he showed up. We're going to go ahead and knock him out. He's got a lot of health compared to other things. But Azul is really nice because killing Azul gives you +2 stat points. Of all the quests, this is the one that gives you the most. So Azul is just like that. You talk to Azul. Make sure the little eye icon is done. You'll get a quest log to see Tyrael for the reward. And the reward for killing Azul is +2 skill points. So you grab those. We'll go ahead and dump those into Twister. And then the next one is the one that I already have done, which is save Anya. And what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself to the Crystalline Passage. And you are looking for the Frozen River. And the Frozen River has a tell. It's not on a wall. So it's never up against a wall. It's like a... I'll explain it when we see it. So it's not like this. So the Glacial Trail is the next area. And this is the Frozen River. I don't need to see it to know. Because there's only 2 areas in here that you can go towards. You can get the wall, which is the next area, or you can get the Frozen River. And it's kind of a cave. You go into the Frozen River, and then it's a river. You follow the river. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Because you just follow the yellow brick road. You follow the river to the end. You get to this platform. And this platform is where Anya is. You talk to Anya, and then you go to town. And she's frozen, so you talk to frozen Anya. And you talk to Mala, and Mala will give you a thawing potion. And you go back in the river, and you talk to Anya again. Anya comes in, teleports to town. You come back to town, and you talk to Mala again. And she'll give you a scroll that will give you +10 to all res. So if you do it in all 3 difficulties, you get a base of +30 res on your character, which is really strong. That is all of the skills and stat quests that are important for building your character as best as you can. And if you're on Twitch watching this, you're awesome. If you're on YouTube watching this, you're also awesome. This will be uploaded to YouTube. It's going to be a short, quick guide for doing all the stat quests. Good luck building your characters. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.